Hello,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
yeah,
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I just sent you a message.
it's okay.
Yes. Well, happy Tuesday. Another Tuesday is here again. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wow, me too. I feel better compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. Monday is always tiring. How was your weekend?
Last weekend I
Hmm.
went to the movie theater with my
Oh.
family to
Mm.
watch the movie Far From Home. You know the
I'm sorry?
Far From Home,
Far from
Marvel's
home.
Marvel's new movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
it's about Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So how was it?
Actually, it was actually it was boring to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I expected more action scene and
Mm.
exciting moment, but actually that's not very exciting to me. And
I
so
see. Right.
sometimes I fell asleep during watching the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I see. How about your family?
Pardon?
How about your family? Did they enjoy it?
Oh yes, right. Especially my kids. They
Uh-huh.
they really like the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, at least they enjoyed it. Except you. You were so sleepy at that
Yeah.
time. Yes. Okay. Well, then, do you have anything else to share with me?
Uh, no. Sure.
Okay. If you don't have, then what is the article that you had prepared?
Today I'd like to discuss the number,
Mm-hmm.
okay, 660.
660. Oh, okay. Oh, electronic scooters.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So please read your article.
Okay. Electric scooters have become a popular form of transport in more
Mm-hmm.
than 100 cities worldwide because they are cheap and convenient.
Mm-hmm.
However, more and more riders are ending up in the emergency room
Oh.
with serious injuries. Others have been killed. There is
Mm-hmm.
currently little data available on scooter related injuries and deaths because the industry is so new. But based on news stories, the Associated Press reports that there have been at least 11 electric scooter riders' deaths in the US since the beginning of 2018. Dr. Tarek Trivedi, an emergency room physician and co-author of one of the first studies on scooter injuries, said he and his colleagues counted 249 scooter injuries the year after electric scooters were introduced to the streets of Santa
Mm-hmm.
Monica, California, and in Austin, Texas. Public health officials counted 192 scooter-related injuries in 3 months in
Mm-hmm.
2018. I don't think our roads are ready for this, Trivedi said. Yet, demand for those scooters continues to rise. In the US alone, riders took 38.5 million trips on rental scooters in 2018, according to the National Association of City Transportation Officials. Meanwhile, cities around the world are struggling to deal with the huge rise in the number of scooters on the streets. Paris have already introduced a $150 fine on anyone who rides scooters on sidewalks, and has announced new laws aimed at keeping riders, pedestrians, and drivers safe. In the US and UK or New York, electric scooters are illegal on public roads and sidewalks.
Oh, I
That's all.
see. Any questions about the vocabulary?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so let's move on. How many scooter injuries did Dr. Tarak Trivedi and his colleagues count in 2018?
In 2018, they counted 249 scooter injuries.
Wow, too many. Yes. And how many rentable scooter rides were taken in the US in 2018?
In 2018, rises to 38.5 million.
Mm-hmm, right. And what is the fine for riding scooters on sidewalks in Paris?
Ferry has already introduced a $150 fine.
Mm-hmm. Right, you're very correct. Now, what are your thoughts on the increasing number of scooter-related injuries and deaths?
Just like this article in
Mm-hmm.
Korea, scooter is electric scooter is very popular, and then also many people are worrying about the injury by these scooters. So I
Mm,
also agree with them. It's could, e- even though it's very convenient, but sometimes it's very dangerous on the street.
right. Right. I see. That's why. Oh, really? Is it common in Korea as a public, transportation as well? Like as a
Just
mode of
right.
transportation?
Actually, it's like in Korea, some people buy some people buy electric scooters, and
Mm-hmm.
also many people just use rentable scooters.
A rental
It's a very
scooter.
yeah cheap. If you rent the scooter, it takes only $1 per or an hour.
I
So many
see. That's
people
why.
yeah prefer to use the scooters instead of
Right.
taking taxi or other public transportations.
Yes, that's why many people are worrying about the injury.
Yeah.
Yes, about the injuries caused by scooters. Yes. And are there a lot of rental electric scooters where you live?
Yes, right. We have lots of brands who
Mm.
run the yeah rental systems.
All right. Yes, and as you had mentioned, it's very cheap.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Would you describe your town or city as a safe place for pedestrians?
I don't think so. Because
Oh.
in Korea, not only for the electric scooters, also for bicycle,
Ah.
it's not very safe for pedestrians. Because
Mm.
in Korea we didn't separate the street for that kind of transportations such as
Mhm.
bicycle or electric scooters. So sometimes they just ride on the road for yeah
Mm.
for pedestrians with pedestrians.
Oh, that's why. But I think there is bicycle lane in Korea.
But that's not very clear. Yeah,
Ah, that's
that's not
why.
clearly separated from the road.
I see. That's why. Sometimes overlapping. They
Yeah,
take the sidewalk where people walk sometimes.
exactly.
Yes. Oh, and what would you say is the most convenient way to get around your town or city, and why do you say so?
I think subway is the is the best public transportation to get to
Hmm.
our town.
Mm-hmm. Right, subway. It's very convenient.
Yeah,
Yes.
convenient and
Oh.
fast
Mhm.
and then safe.
Ah, it's very. Are subways or do subways have drivers?
Pardon?
Do subways have drivers?
Yes, right. In Korea we have drivers,
Oh,
but
really?
for
Hmm.
some other subway we have in Korea we have in Seoul we have nine different subway companies,
Wow.
line nine lanes, and I know one or two lanes are operated by just a computer, not by for human.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was thinking all subways are operated by the computer.
Mm.
It doesn't need a driver.
In
Right, that's
Korea,
why.
not yet. Only
Not
some
yet.
subways,
Oh,
are operated by computers.
right. Okay. And in your opinion, what's the worst thing about getting around your town or city?
think it, actually,
Hmm.
in Korea, I think the old version of a car, which
Mm.
can, which produce lots of pollutant.
Ah, I
Yeah,
see. Okay. So that means if there are no more old fashioned cars in Korea.
just right.
Oh, so if you drive an old fashioned car, it's illegal.
Yes, right. Because in Korea,
Oh.
if you own the car, then you have to get the examination regularly for every 4 years. So
Mm-hmm.
if
Car
your car
inspection.
is too old and also it produces lots of pollutant, then you
Mm-hmm.
cannot drive your car in Seoul.
Ah, I see. Only in Seoul.
Not only in Seoul,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not allowed in Korea.
Ah, I see. That's why. Smoke belching.
Yeah.
Right. Ah, okay. Now, so in your case, you have to change your car every how many years?
Uh, I'm not sure, but normally people use the car at least 10 years.
At
And
least
then if you
10 years.
maintain your car very well, then the time is not the problem.
I see. Right. If you can maintain it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you can use that until the condition is still good.
that's right, exactly.
Ah, I see. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because cars are very expensive.
Cars are very expensive, but not very expensive than before. Yeah, because
Ah,
when I was
right.
young, it's not easy to own your car.
Oh, yes.
But nowadays, yeah, almost every household have their cars,
I think
so
so.
it's
Right.
very common in Korea.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Even two cars for
Yeah,
each
even two
household.
cars, and also
Right.
have I have two cars for my
Mm-hmm.
wife and for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah, okay. At least. I think it's very convenient to move around.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's why, right? It's very convenient for people to get their car. But parking space is not a problem in your case?
Yes. My apartment has spacious parking lots, so there is no problem.
Mm, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, at
but
least.
yeah,
Mhm.
um, before I moved to this apartment, I lived in the small apartment complex. And
Mhm.
there was not enough parking lot. So every day, almost every day, we have some trouble to park our cars, and then sometimes somebody put their cars in front of my cars, so we need to
Oh,
push the
I
car away
see.
if I wanted to yeah move drive up my cars.
Oh, to move out. Oh, it's really a problem. Double parking already.
Yes, right. Double parking was
Right.
really yes stressful thing at the time.
Right. Yes.
Okay,
Even here.
yeah,
Yes. Okay. Well, any questions?
no question.
All right. Thank you so much for having a class with me today, Tebong. Have a good
Okay,
sleep.
bye bye.
Bye.